Hello everyone, I hope you're well. My name is Zen, and today we're going to take a look at these, the Salmon Tactiles and Husky Linears from Kinetic Labs. As a disclaimer, I am an affiliate of Kinetic Labs, and there will be a link in the description below if you'd like to purchase these switches or anything else from Kinetic Labs that'll help support me as well. My affiliation with the vendor will not affect my opinion of these switches in any way, and I'll do my best to review these switches as objectively as possible. Both of the switches we'll be looking at today will be tested in the Bakoneko from Canon keys and will be lubed with carbon GS2 on the stem and top housing and super lube oil on the springs. First off, we have the Salmon Tactiles. Manufactured by Tessie, these switches are made up of a palm stem and a custom polycarbonate polymer top and bottom housing. The springs have a very slow curve to them due to the length, making them feel very bouncy when typing on an actual board. The Salmons are made to have a tactility profile similar to Holy Pandas with a large round bump and a long stem pole for an early bottom out. The switches have an actuation travel of 2mm and bottom out at 3.5mm, being slightly shorter than your traditional MX switch. And now I have a typing demonstration of the switches in both their stock and lubed forms. After using these switches for a little while, I think they're nice. They feel like a less overbearing Boba U4T, which I'm already a fan of. Even though I prefer linear to tactiles, I wouldn't mind using these on the board. They're smooth enough to enjoy typing and sound very nice in my opinion. The housings are also very tight, so there's no need to go through the extra effort of filming. And now we have the Husky Linears. Also manufactured by Tessie, these switches are pretty much the linear counterpart to the Salmons, with the only difference being that they have a 1.95mm actuation travel and a 3.9mm bottom out travel. They still include the palm stem and the PC polymer housings, light factory lube in the form of oil, and the 63.5 gram symmetric long spring. You get to feel much more of the spring in the Huskies than the Salmons, seeing as there's no bump during the travel. The springs make the switch feel softer and bouncy to type on, being an experience I try to build most of my personal boards after. And now I have a typing demonstration of the Huskies in both their stock and lubed forms. With testing these switches as well, I think I found one of my new favorite linears. After being mostly bored of JWK switches for a while, Tessie's switches have made a very good impression on me. The housings sound great, no need to film, and the long stem pole gives the Switch an even nicer sound. Despite being a relatively new vendor, I think Kinetic Labs offers a lot of very nice things on their site, and the Salmon and Husky switches are no exception. They're smooth, very minimal housing wobble, and sound very nice. The springs in each switch are just a cherry on top, seeing as not many other switches have such long stock springs. I'm a bit partial to the Huskies, but these switches would make a great addition to any Switch collection or make for a pleasant typing experience in any board. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you left a like and subscribe to show support. Be sure to critique me in the comments, as this is my first time trying to make a review for YouTube and I know I have a lot to learn. If you'd like to keep up with me in my streams, videos, or just hang out, be sure to join my Discord in the description. Bye bye now.